What up? Welcome back to another video. Today it is Psgl round 3, but it's actually round 1 because the season's been restarted due to there being a glitch in the normal cars or in the multiplayer cars for this up until there's a patch because there's different tyre wears in equal cars. Yeah, don't ask. Um, But yeah, heading into this, quali, I struggled with quite a bit. Well, not really, it was just mainly my first sector, it was just shocking. So yeah, struggling a bit there. Um, Everywhere else feel nice, up to speed. But yeah, as you see here in the background, it's my only Q1 run because it was a mixed conditions race at qualifying Q1. So we went out on a set of Inter's got a banker. Now we're out on the softs, and so far it's been awful. Sector 1's been bad, just like practice. Sector 2's been average. We're 6 into the last, which is like literally unbearably slow. Um, and basically our only way to get into Q3 now, Q2 now, is to nail the last, which we didn't do either. So up to the line, no shockers. We're going to be out in Q1. You see here, 8.3, sick from the moment, but everyone's finishing at lap time, and that is definitely going to be out of qualifying. As you see here, 9th, 10th. Anyone else? 11th.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
You see here, look how many cars have to complete a lap as well. 12th. Yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. We've done the slowest time so far.
I wanted to back out of it, but I realised I didn't have enough time left.
Louis Welch goes behind us, 15th. All one person needs to improve. Danny Berezne doesn't.
Yeah, definitely out.
Yano out in the final sector now. It's looking very likely he was quick in quali. HCR 18th. Not ideal. But yeah, I knew there was weather coming in the race, so it's not all gone. Yeah, we'll do our best to come back through as much as we can, and yeah, straight into the race now. 17th on the grid, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. What's the launch like? Shocking. Just did not get the revs right, but yeah, that'll do. We're going to send it around the outside here. Bit of contact up ahead, we just missed Dylan Warren on the front wing there. Someone spinning to the inside. Fab Denosa on the inside here. Just sending it around our outside, we're just taking it really cautious, we've got the grip on the softs. Fab on the outside gets a good exit though. We're going to get to the outside of him though. Same with Ruben, who's got a bit of damage there. This could get a bit messy. Ruben answers wide, Fab doesn't turn. And then Danny Berezne upper inside gets a load of understeer, so we get the switch back, easy move. Leaving a bit of room on the outsides. Again, leaving him a lot of room on the inside, don't want to crash with a teammate. But yeah, up 3 positions, not too bad. More to come obviously, being on we're on the soft tyres. Misjudging that a little bit there. Needed to get out of the way of Fabrizio's switchback. But now, this is where we just got to burn our ERS, have a go. Turn it off, turn it back on. Fab. He defends once, he defends twice, and he defends a third time.
What is this guy doing?
I did get reported to the stewards for that, but nothing came from it because, yeah, I still don't think it was my fault. But yeah, we'll move on. You see, I'm angry in the background because, yeah,
deserve that. No damage.
Bit of toxicity there from me, love it. But yeah, I don't think I could have really done anything there. Is what it is, and we race on. Up into P13 now, 4 positions gained. Up behind Patrick Zipos. Easy move it looks like, just sitting in the slipstream. Bit more ERS usage to get alongside. easy move. Up the inside, brake a bit later, bit of understeer, but get the move done nice and easy. Next up, Matthias van Erven, who should be an easy move as well. We're actually making these moves, as some people might know, ERS recharge around this track is very hard. So we're doing a pretty good job with the amount of ERS right now. Up the inside of Matthias, easy move. Next up, Tom Manley. And by this point, Matthias are going to be starting to hit a bit of a slower point, bit of a degradation phase. And yeah, we need to basically just, I think, hold position. Well, that was my aim, get the ERS back up. But now, lap 6, just settling into a bit of a rhythm. You see here, everyone bunching up a little bit ahead, so no real reason to chuck the car up the inside at the moment. But yeah, just sitting in behind, doing our thing. Good start, six laps in, and we gained, what's that, 6-7 positions. So yeah, a move per lap at the moment, pretty decent. And we're looking at Tom Manley now, who's I didn't use it because I kind of knew he was going to attack Dylan, being so close to him. And they're actually using a lot of battery, so we're going to save Dylan. Not really sure what happened there. But yeah, a free move for us. There's 7 for 7. Ahead now, there's an absolute mayhem. So we're gonna again back off, save some tyres, because again these softs do go off quite badly compared to the hard runners and the medium runners. Matthias now goes for a move around the outside, but that's never gonna happen. A lot more grip on the inside of that. I think it's like Schleivlack or something. Jarno told me before. I've actually butchered it, but Matthias sends it out the inside. Yeah, I think I turned a little bit in the braking, but I think also it's a very ambitious move from Matthias to go for that. And now, but again, no penalty for that. And up behind Philip Preschneider now. We're going to be looking for a move on him here actually, because he's on the softs as well, so makes sense to try and get a move on him at the final corner. ERS deploying. He is deploying as well. He goes a little bit defensive, not really. We get out the inside, he gets boxed in, clean move. Marcel unfortunately spins the inside there, and we get the move just in time for the virtual safety car on Philip there.
There we go.
So yeah, very good first stint so far. We're averaging about a move per lap at the moment, so
actually,
absolutely
no, I don't
perfect.
No, definitely not.
As I was contemplating pitting. Well, I was trying to make it out to be like I was contemplating pitting on the stream, just in case people were watching. But I was never gonna pit that early. But yeah, on to lap 11 now. Behind Tom Manley now, we decided to come into the pits. Very hard pit entry in my opinion. Very slow, so it's going from about nearly 300 kph down to 60 in seconds. It's quite hard, but we get it slowed down nicely. Philip Preschneider coming down the main straight now. He's going to be our nearest rival on track. You see he comes out on the undercut. 2 laps I think he had, so yeah, understandable he came out so far ahead. Well, he's just going to grow the gap obviously because he's got warm hards. We now got to fire our hard tyres up, use our ERS optimally, well, as optimal as possible, and yeah, hopefully get an undercut and then stick with the guys in a bit of good track position and fight for the higher end points now. So in the first 12 laps we've managed to gain net position up into about 8th so far, so that's 9 positions, so pretty good. Obviously more to come. We're going to get more track position after this undercut as well, so that is pretty perfect. I thought I'd leave quite a bit of the raw footage in this video, just because
Yep.
I think it's quite an interesting one. And yeah, basically now the thought process is get into the DRS of Philip. Now that my tyres are decently heated up, we've got to get into the DRS window of Philip, especially now because Otis Lawrence has come out in P13 on fresh hards. So if we don't get in the DRS of these two, it's going to be very hard to catch them. So it's pretty crucial now. But I was pretty confident I'd get him. 1.3 back, and he's going to have dirty air for this middle sector. So little burst of the DRS there. Gain a 10th so far in this lap. So yeah, we're on just about to get it, but by this point I realised we're going to have to burn a bit of battery. Up this next straight, you see it, we do 1.1 back. We're going to need to nail this, because this is pretty race to find it now, and we do pretty comfortably actually. Yeah, we did that very nicely actually. We get into the DRS of Philip and Otis.
Yeah, I think I can outfox these guys at the end, even with a little bit.
It seemed without saying about outfoxing them. But now Philip is now starting to struggle on lap 17. We are looking for a move. Otis has caught some back marker traffic. Oh, not back marker, just people that haven't pitted yet. So this is going to be crucial we get this move done. But I did not want to use any RS, if possible, getting past Philip. So yeah, we're going to do our best. Hope that he doesn't get DRS. That's the plan anyway. You see he misses the apex, and he's not going to get DRS, which is perfect for us. Up the inside, easy move. Not too much ERS had to be used there, but yeah. Easy move up the inside. Next up, Fabrizio Donoso, we had an issue with in the first couple of laps. He's up next, and we have got to dispatch of him really quickly because he hasn't pitted yet, and he's on very slow hard tyres. Otis has obviously got past him already, and looking to pull a gap on us here actually, so we got to do our best to get past Fab now, who is flashing, and I knew he wasn't going to do me any favours. Yeah, he darts very aggressively to the inside, and we get the move on him pretty easily up the outside, sorry. Otis now going side by side with Luke Smith, who has pitted actually, so Luke sends it up the inside. Further on in the lap on Tom Manley, who hasn't pit. We are now looking for a move on to Tom, and ideally we do get Luke as well, because he was flashing, but you see we're going to use, in the end I knew the straight wasn't long enough. Barry now on 3 lap fresher tyres though, and thus is now looking menacing. Is he going to look for a move? No, he isn't. He backs out of it. We leave a bit of space just in case he wanted to show his nose. But yeah, easy enough. And now we have to get past Luke because Barry is looking quick, and he is now our main threats now are Otis and Barry in this for the race win actually. And Istvan Pookie, who actually is going to be on medium soon. So here we go. Along the main straight, me and Barry both using more ERS than Luke. Up the inside, Barry, is he going to go? We go to the outside, let Barry up the inside because he's on the freshest tyres. Luke sends it back up the inside, not really sure what he was thinking there, but yeah, fair play, went for it. And now Barry. Our whole plan now is to stick with Barry, who is going to be using the ERS to get into the detection zone of Otis, but with the fresh tyres he did end up getting through quite easily and ended up overtaking, but he does have a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So that is pretty crucial. But now Istvan Pookie I was talking about, he is making a move on us. We're going to let him go. He's on a lot fresher, faster tyres, so, and a softer compound, so no point fighting him. But yeah, so far it's looking alright. Istvan now going for a move on to Josh Adobu, who hasn't pitted yet, and this is crucial. We need to get past Josh ASAP, because the guys ahead are just going to be pulling away so much, and we can't afford to let them get away. So yeah, we're going to take a tighter line, get on throttle early. You can afford to do that on that corner because it is banked, and then we're going to look to the outside, cut back in quite late on the inside. Josh is going to hold it to the outside. One wrong move and we're both going to be end up in a wall, but we do get to the inside. Fifth gear,
Oh my god.
tiny bit
And
of
a
contact,
massive lag
but
bubble.
yeah, easy enough. And we get the move just in time because a safety car came. So absolutely perfect, mate.
Mhm.
Yeah, this has helped us as safety car because now we can get on terms with the guys ahead on a fresh set of soft tyres. I think
He better not be
Otis
my teammate.
doesn't have a fresh set, but Barry does have a fresh set. So
Yes. Thank
at
God.
the moment, Estevan Pookie went on to Inters because he predicted
Yeah, I was gonna pit
the
anyway. I
rain.
just wanted to see if anyone's watching.
It's me and Bono. Who's actually a race engineer and me. Bono Ruiz, absolute
I've gone into
goat.
Inters.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
you
right
can't
though.
actually hear him because I muted him for the stream, just so we can talk a bit more freely about strategy and everything like that. But Istvan Pookie, you see, stage car in the slab. Istvan is still on the Inters and it's not raining, so that's gonna be a free position for us. And I was never really considering going on the Inters, mainly because it said it was going to get dry at the end of the race anyway. And me being stupid, lost a bit of concentration. I overtook him before the safety car line, before the start finish line. So I was a bit stupid. And then we have Barry Borman actually behind us now because he had to take a 5-second penalty. So yeah, we've got ahead of him on the same set of tyres, which is very crucial because obviously Barry is ridiculously quick. Otis gets a move on Patrick, and now this is crucial. We need to get ahead of Patrick as literally in the next corner. So we're going to line it up, get up the inside, send it. Patrick opens the door, fair play to him, and we get the move done up the inside. Otis now. So we're gone in 32 laps from 17th to now in a position to fight for the win versus Otis Lawrence and Barry Boromant. So I think I'm going to leave a lot of this last section in because I think it's quite interesting to see how it went down. But now on to 33. I'm going to leave it raw to the end now. You see now, we don't have DRS at the moment, but I knew I better pace notice at this point. So we're going to use a bit of the battery. Otis does away, he goes defensive. We use a little bit more because I knew I had a ERS advantage on him. Goes to the outside, just show him a nose. I was basically at this point just trying to drain his ERS down because I knew I had a lot more ERS than him because he used I think a little bit too much overtaking Patrick. So yeah, now we're in a very good position to win this race. All of a sudden, so you see really up close to Otis now. I felt really comfortable in this condition. There's dampening every second condition. Don't know why, but yeah, it just felt quite natural. See, just able to carry a lot more minimum speed. Notice big snap oversteer actually there, but we used a bit of ERS to get back up close. And now this is the lap that I was planning on overtaking, mainly because if Barry follows me through, then I was hoping that DRS would get disabled, because I didn't know when that was going to happen. But now this is going to be an easy move. Otis, not a leg to stand on. We use all our battery around the outside. Barry's actually going to be looking for a move as well. So if Barry gets through, it's going to be a great battle between me and him for the race win. But he doesn't end up getting through. Otis defends hard to the inside. And now by this point, I'm just thinking, create a big enough gap without using battery through the middle sector as possible.
I'll leave it now.
Because I knew, obviously, looking at the pace before, I had the pace advantage over Otis in this condition. So I didn't really have to use in this middle sector. Well, there's not really many places you can use, but Yeah, you know what I mean. 3 temps though, but now coming up, yeah, fighting with the car on entry, really on the limit here. Steering wheel's going all over the gaff, but now we're going to use a little bit up here, a little bit optimal. 6 temps though, so we gained a lot of time on notice through those medium to high speed corners. Low speed now. Do we gain more? It stayed about equal. Now through final corner, absolutely nailing the apex early on throttle. Otis does it well as well though, so 6 temps behind, but that is more than enough. We're going to turn off the ERS quite early, just in case Barry gets through. We're going to have enough to fend him off on this final lap. So yeah, Barry does get through on Otis, and next up for Otis is actually Wilson coming through on the fresh softs as well. But now, in our case, it's just about keeping it on the road, keeping it. I'm still pushing, absolutely as much as possible. It's only in the last sector where I'm really gonna have enough time to just come off the throttle a little bit early, not lean on the tyres as much. You see, we're actually opening up the gap now to Barry's up to about just gone over 1 second now, but he does get a good exit. And yeah, by this point now, just braking a bit early. We have done a nearly last to first in Psgl. So yeah, pretty good, solid race. Managed it quite well. And yep, that is
Go.
one of my better drives in Psgl, I'd say. Yeah, not really much more to say, but yeah, appreciate everyone that also tuned in. I think I hit
Good.
about 1,500 live viewers, so appreciate that. And
Let's
yeah,
go.
you will catch Psgl on my Twitch
Championship leader.
every Wednesday.
Oh my god.
And yeah, just hear me say that doesn't mean we're leading the championship somehow. But yeah, you will catch this every Wednesday. If you wanna drop into my stream, please do. But yeah, that is the race. I think a lot of people have been asking me to upload in the last couple of days, or last day, since the race happened. So there it is. Well, the main bits of the race. But yeah, appreciate everyone watching. And yeah, hopefully we can carry this momentum into the rest of the season and heading into F1 Esports. So yeah, appreciate everyone watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.